All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Makal Kadash. That is the name that the world ignorantly knows as the Most High. In the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit, of the names that are misconceptions to the world, masses of the people, and who the Most High set up men to profess and declare those names throughout the earth. All right. And those are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. All right. We give double honors to those men who rule well and are worthy, as it says in the scriptures, of double honors. And I want to say shalom to the brethren. I want to go into the hunting of the elect of the nation of Israel on the remainder of the first fruits of the crops of slavery in the time of end and the destruction. All right. The elect is going to take part in the destruction. Okay. They're going to take part in hunting, destroying some, and slapping chains on others, hunting the remainders of the inhabitants of the earth. Okay. After the destruction of the Most High's weapons of his indignation, man. Okay. And that's one thing that's either beknownst to the harlot houses or goes completely omitted from the scriptures when in regards to the end times. All right. Never is it addressed that the elect, the men of the Most High, are actually gonna be his battle axe and weapons of war. Okay. Like it says, with a certain people is he gonna break in pieces the nations, man. All right. Just as the Most High characteristically uses vessels to carry out his objectives, man. All right. You got the so-called Christian church, these fucking harlot houses talking about desiring the day of the Most High. All right. But not even taking in consideration those men are going to be partakers just as they were in the sufferings of Hamashiach. All right. Getting fucking jacked up to the nth degree, receiving fucking holy hell here in this mission. Okay. That they would also be partakers in the destruction as well. Okay. And it's almost as if a reward. Does not the scripture say that for a man to see the fall of his enemies is one of the greatest pleasures of life? Okay. Revenge, sweet revenge is better than box, man. All right. To be able to release that aggression, if you will, and that payback. There's nothing sweeter than that, man. Okay, and it's likened into a reward that's going to be granted into the elect of the nation of Israel, primarily the 144,000, man. Okay, to go through and hunt for the Most High, search and destroy. Okay. And then take some as captives, just as was done to the nation of Israel. Pretty much incessantly from us being established as a nation, man, going into these constant captivities. All right, being downtrodden and the most shat on people in society. Okay, even though we're rich, like it says, although thou art rich, it also says that kings are among kings are are treading upon the dirt, upon the ground, man. All right. This is in Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Halabashim Yahushai, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rock. Okay? So the Most High has established and set up the camps, right? The men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and required them to go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that his house may be filled with the elect. Okay, as one of the main proponents of sealing up the elect. Okay, bringing them in, so to speak, through the Spirit of the Most High's mouth. Okay, and then after that, the elect is sealed up and fully recruited. All right. Then the Most High is going to enlist those men to destroy, to go out and hunt, okay, and wrangle up the elites of the other nations for slavery, okay, and then to put down the stragglers. All right. Let's get this word hunt in the etymology. This is a hunt in the online etymonline.com, and it goes into Old English, huntian, a chase game, okay, and related to hinton, to seize, capture. Old High German, Hunda, going into booty, okay, which are the things that you reap from a hunt. Hunt is very generally is very profitable, so to speak. Okay, because you're getting something without having to produce it. Okay, even though you put in the work, put in the effort to capture that, or to, you know, in certain instances, like when you chase Slakia, when you hunt game, which are animals, to put that animal to death, right? But it's going to be likened into Slakia. What you reap from a hunt is usually, like it says, booty, okay, which are goods. Let's get that word, because hunting is, and when you go on a hunt, it's generally lucrative, okay. Valuable stolen goods, okay. So in this instance, hunted goods, valuable goods, especially those seized in war, okay, something gained or won. That's exactly what the context for this, because you're gaining and winning that, and it's in a hunt, and it's likened unto a game, right? Why did it say win? Isn't a game, winning and losing is associated with a game? All right, and that's exactly what they call it, to hunt game. All right, but it's going to be a recreationally enjoyable experience for the elect, man. As one of our commanders, one of the great commanders of Great Millstone, Mu'azzez Allah, okay, mentioned how this is going to be a very fun experience, man. We're going to have a fucking blast, if you can imagine. uh, exercising the powers that the Most High is going to bestow on those men. Because don't get me wrong, as we will have a sword in our hand, a literal sword, okay, custom made to your preferences, to the preferences of the wielder. But they're going to have actual spiritual power. They're going to have ability over the elements, and what Esau and these other fictional authors and so-called screenwriters and story makers, comic book writers and shit like that have um, come up with, right? Have just imagined these different imagined characters with different abilities, powers and abilities. And a lot of those were derived from the scriptures, all right? Men who actually displayed these abilities. And the Most High is going to activate those in the full degree into uh, into an elite squadron of men, all right? The elect of the nation of Israel, 144,000, man. All right, and it's going to be extremely fun. It's going to be a fucking blast, man. Okay? To exercise those powers and abilities. Okay? Flight, uh, uh, concentrated fire, emitting beams. Okay? Most High willing, I'll do a, because this is one of my, the more favorable topics in Israel, man. Okay? This is the reward. Few things that I can think of that is going to be better than, more fucking epic than the spiritual powers that we're going to receive, and the ability to actually use and display them and put them to use. Okay, even in the kingdom by having the heathen go off for a spell, so you can put down a fucking rebellion. All right. This is in Wisdom of Solomon 5:17. He shall take to him his jealousy for complete armor, and make the creature his weapon for the revenge of his enemies. Okay? So he's going to make his certain creatures, certain of his creation, he's going to bestow powers and abilities upon them. Okay? Powers and abilities to destroy. Because what is a weapon? It's a destroying device. Okay? And a weapon is not just used for fucking, is not just there for show. Okay? It's actually crafted to destroy. It's crafted to kill and to wound. Okay? So that's gonna be the purpose of those creatures, man. to wound and destroy. All right. What is a weapon? It's a weapon. Is gonna serve its purpose, man. Okay. So we indeed are gonna be putting shit down. Isaiah 41:15 says, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. Okay? So the elect of the nation of Israel is going to thresh, okay, and beat down these governments. All right, all the so-called governments of the earth are going to be fucking thrown down, man, by Hawashai, by by the Most High's destabilization. This motherfucker E thought he was gonna go in and destabilize these different countries. Well, the Most High is destabilizing the entire fucking world. Okay, the entire global Edomite regime. He's destabilizing it, man, and they can't do anything to fucking help it. They can't stop it. All right, like it says, that's that they will build, but the Most High will throw down. Okay, so regardless of their attempts to try to thwart the plans of the Heavenly Father, He's gonna get them, man. He's gonna fucking destroy them and all of their plans and their agendas, man. Okay. But the actual creatures, actual men, are gonna become weapons, man. They're gonna, and it says here, a new sharp threshing instrument. So it's gonna be something the world hasn't seen. Okay. Weapon X is in finishing off 1 Corinthians 1 and 18, going into what kind of power that these men are actually gonna be get bestowed with. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved, it is the power of the Most High. Okay, so this thing, if you know about the course of events of the elect, okay, how they left their first estate, and then in the end times, what they would be doing, and also in their previous incarnations, they would be prophesying the downfall of the current regime according to Jeremiah 28 and 8. And they did so on the highways and hedges. Okay. And in this case, that coupled with the Agora, all right, to chant down the current wicked ass system. Okay. And in that, the people perceiving it as foolishness, but that is translates into the power of the Most High. Okay, and we're going to go into what that power is. Okay, that's why this is more than just some ragtag band of niggas and spicks that are congregating on the corners, on random fucking corners, man. It's so much more dangerous and scary for these motherfuckers than that. Because they know, as it says, it's an evident token of their destruction. All right? That's why I said fear fell upon them because of the men that stood upon their feet, man. Okay? This is the word power in 1 Corinthians 1 and 18. This is the power that these men are going to get. Dunamis. Like dynamic. Right? And what is the dynamics of something? It's like the inner workings about when something is dynamic. Let's get that just for edification's sake. To be dynamic is of a person positive in attitude and full of energy and new ideas. Oh man, here it is. A force that stimulates change or progress within a system or process. Okay. Wow. So it is dynamic. What that the Greek word, because it goes back dynamic to dynamis, right? Dunamis, which is what that word is for power. Do you understand the dynamics of this, son? This is a dynamic as a noun. Oh shit! Let's Slovakia started the adjective here. It says by 1812, pertaining to mechanical forces not in equilibrium, pertaining to force producing motion, the opposite of static, from French dynamique, introduced by German mathematician Gottfried Leibniz, 1646 to 1716 and 1691, from Greek dynamikos, powerful, from dynamis, power, okay, from dynasthi or dynastai, to be able to have power, to be strong enough. Wow. Which is of unknown origin, the figurative sense of active, potent, effective, energetic, and then dynamic as a noun, energetic force, a motive force. Okay. Man, so power, to be powerful, right? To be able to have power. Okay. And that's exactly what this is. Strength, power, ability. All right. These are going into those so-called and that's the exact word they use, power and abilities. These fictional creators of these fictional characters, so-called superheroes, comic book characters, right? Uh, they they're the shit that they can do is listed literally as powers and abilities. Okay, for example, and certain different ones had different traits. For example, fucking Bruce Banner, the Hulk, right? He didn't just have super strength. One of his other abilities was the ability to like leap fucking whole mountain gaps. Fuck buildings, whole mountain gaps, right? Like almost likened them to flying. Okay, and that's just on a fictional sense, but you have accounts of the miracles and the wonders and the spiritual power displayed all throughout the scriptures, man. All right, and then of course in reality, okay, countless accounts of people, the Most High tapping in to them spiritual power and on a certain level, different, pretty much, um, intensities, different intensity levels of that power. Okay. Inherent power, power residing in a thing by virtue of its nature. So inherent power, man, or which a person or thing exerts and puts forth. See, so this is an actual power that's going to translate in abilities that is going to be worked, that's going to be performed by the works of men's hands, man. That's what that means. The ability to exert a thing, man, and put it forth. That's the spiritual power, man. Whether it be emitting beams, okay, from from your from the palms or from the eyes, right, or even mouth. It says power for performing miracles. There it is. It gets no more plain than that. All right, moral power and excellence of soul, the power and influence which belong with riches or wealth. The point was right there uh, in B, in A and B. All right, the power for performing miracles, man. All right, and in the Strong's definition, force. It says specific, especially miraculous power, usually by implication, a miracle itself. Okay, ability, abundance, meaning mighty, might, mightily mighty, worker of miracles, power, strength, violence. There it is. There it is. It goes into violence, man. Okay, because like the brother Muatazak said, when these men get that power, they're gonna know exactly what to do with it. The Most High is gonna give these abilities to the men that are gonna know exactly what to do with that power when they get it. Like he said, ain't no Jake on robbing no fucking banks in that day. All right, or go to try to wrangle up some skirts. All right, they're going straight for the gusto to arrest and destroy. All right, seek and destroy and seize, as hunting also goes into. All right, not just killing, but also to seize, and it's going to be both multifaceted. Right? But look, this power to perform miracles is translates into violence. It's synonymous with violence, man. Okay, and then it says a mighty, wonderful work. Okay, so that is synonymous with the end times and the destruction of this current society, this entire system that's set up across the planet. All right, that's going to be taken down violently, as it says. This place will be torn down with violence, man. All right, and a huge component is the men of the Most High. Okay, which so many of the masses of this world claim to be falsely, man, because it's only a small remnant. All right, and they don't take into consideration the participation of the elect, of the men of the Lord, in the destruction, in the final destruction, man. Okay? So with that, all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadash. May the Most High willing we be a part of that number. Okay?